सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. Page 30, verse 50. नाहं सर्वमहं सर्वम् मम सर्वमिति स्फुटम् ज्ञाते तत्त्वे कुतो दुःखम् इति वेदांत डिण्डिमः. When we look at the world, we experience pleasure and pain through many experiences. We love to have pleasure or favorable experiences, but we never welcome unfavorable, unpleasant situations or experiences, because happiness is the intrinsic desire of every being. Therefore, I love to have only happiness, not sorrow. Whether we like sorrow or not, it is bound to come. We cannot avoid. How to come out of this sorrow, dukkham? We try so many ways to come out of sorrow, but helplessly we face sorrow, which we don't want. That sorrow or dukkham, which we don't want, it comes without informing us, without prior information or without prior permission. It comes. Vedanta says, where is dukkham? Kutaha dukkham? According to Shastra, there is no dukkham at all. Our Vedic scriptures declare, where is dukkham? There is no dukkham. But we say, I am experiencing dukkham. You, the Shastra, Shruti Mata says, there is no dukkham. How to accept this? In Vichara Sagara, the student asked the Guru, hey Guru, you are telling there is no dukkham, there is no sorrow at all. But tell me, where is dukkham is staying? What is the place of that dukkham? This is called sorrow. Unpleasant, unfavorable, unavoidable. So Bhagavan wants to give direct experience to us. Practical lesson. This is called practical lesson. Power practice. Dukkham kutaha tatte jnate. Once we know I am Atma, the Sukha Swarupam, where is the question of sorrow? Because in me, the Atma, there is no sorrow. In the mind, there is sorrow. Therefore, I am not the mind. How do we know that? See the first line, he says, Aham sarvam. Sarvam mama. Sarvam mama iti bhavati. Sarvam mama bhavati. Everything belongs to me. Therefore, sarvam aham bhavami. Everything is me. Since everything belongs to me, everything is me. Sarvam aham bhavami. How do we know that everything is me? Example we have to remember. This pot, the clay pot, clay is telling sarvam aham, sarvam mama bhavati. First you take the clay says all earthenwares belongs to me. Clay is talking. Monologue. Okay. Monologue anna thanakku taane pesikkirathu. So clay is talking itself. Sarvam mama bhavati. All earthenwares belongs to me. Correct only. Yes, perfectly correct. Similarly, second statement, clay is telling sarvam aham bhavami. All earthenwares are me. All earthenwares are me alone. Because earthenwares cannot exist without me, the clay. Therefore, all earthenwares belongs to me. Therefore, all earthenwares is me. Third statement, all earthenwares are not me. In the first two statements, all earthenwares belongs to me, all earthenwares me. There, I am the clay karanam. Earthenwares are their karyam, products. Therefore, karya karana sambandha comes in the first two statements. Dvaita problem comes. Duality comes. Therefore, third statement we have to say, sarvam aham na bhavami. I am not everything. Everything is not me. The third statement we have to understand. Everything is not me. Why everything belongs to me, everything is me means that everything is real. Everything belongs to me, everything is me. Karya karana sambandha continues. Cause effect continues. There is one cause, there is another effect. Karya karana dvaitam will continue. It cannot be advaitam. Therefore, you have to remove that karya karana sambandha, cause effect relation. Third statement, everything is not me. Sarvam aham na bhavami. Clay is telling, really speaking, first statement I said, earthenwares belongs to me. Earthenwares me. That is also right. Then clay is telling, really speaking, where are the earthenwares? Really speaking, where is pot? Pot is only a name given to the clay. Pot is a name given to the clay. There is no real pot. Therefore, that everything is not there really. That everything what we are talking is only appearance. I told you in the last class what is the Tamil word for that appearance? Sotram. That sotram, appearance is not real. Is pot real here? What you are seeing, pot is real. Pot is only appearance. What is the real entity here? Clay alone. So therefore, everything is not me means pots are not there. Earthenwares are not there really, they are only nama, rupa, vacharambhanam. Only vikara, clay vikara. This is very clear. Therefore, everything, all earthenwares are not me. What it means? That earthenwares are not real, they are not there, that is only an aberration. If you know this, you are liberated. Liberation is nothing but freedom from aberration. Liberation is nothing but freedom from this aberration, wrong notion. That is called liberation. Now come to the Ashtanta. Drishtanta over. Everything belongs to me when I say all Nama Rupa are nothing but they are all, I am the Satta Surti Pradata, therefore they belong to me, they cannot exist separate from me. Therefore everything is me alone. Nanda irukke. In every object I am only there. Third statement, everything is not me. That name and form what you are seeing, they are not there really. It is only your strong aberration. It is your own strong notion. Ajnanam, Moola Vidya. You come out of this. Once you know that Tattvam, that Sat Chit Ananda Tattvam, Gnate Sati, Kutaha Dukkham, where is Dukkham? So that body-mind identification, you have to drop. You have to shake it. You have to leave it intellectually. That much close you are with body-mind, ahankara. How much you are attached, that much you have to detach. That thread you wind, and thread ball. How much you wind, that much you have to unwind. Screw, once you screw inside, to remove that nail, how much you have to unscrew? How many rounds you have screwed inside, those many rounds you have to unscrew. For screwing, you have done 100 rounds, suppose. Suppose you want to bring out that nail out, how many times you have to do? 50 times or 10 times? 100 times. Similarly, how much your vasana, how much your ajnanam, thick, dense ajnanam is there, that much you have to unwind. Until you unwind it fully, something or other dukkha continues. It will not go. Some unhappiness, some emptiness, some dukkha continues. When can you say kutaha dukkham gnate tattve? How can you know the tattvam? Attend shastra classes and study, do shravanam. No other way. How many days? How much time you have to unscrew? As many rings, still it is there, that much time. As long as you have dukkham, insecurity, unhappiness, so much time you have to dwell in Shastra. Once you have attained that jnanam, everything is a sport. Next shloka, next 6 slokas is going to talk about Mahavakya Tat Tvam Asi Lakshartha Aikya Jnanam. Tvampada, Tatpada and Asipada. Tvampada Vichara at Veshti level, Tatpada Vichara at Samashti level and Ati. Veshti, Samashti both are one and the same. What is there in that Veshti and Samashti? Shti da irukana. Appadi illa. In Veshti also there is Sat, Chit, Ananda. In Samashti also there is Sat, Chit, Ananda. This Sat, Chit, Ananda, that Sat, Chit, Ananda are one and the same, identical. How to do that? That job, how to do that? Simple, very, very simple. You are all already informed. Now he is presenting first 3 slokas, that 51, 52, 53. He is giving Sat, Chit, Ananda at individual level. How to recognize this pure Sat, pure Chit, pure Ananda? How to recognize? Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam. How to recognize? Let us read the shloka 51. Dehadi panchakoshastham ya satta pratibhasate sa sattatmana sandehaham iti Vedanta Dindima. Panchakoshas, Dehadi, Deha etc. Body, Deha means physical body, Annamaya Kosha, Adipadat, Pranamaya Kosha number 2, Manomaya Kosha number 3, Vijnanamaya Kosha number 4, Anandamaya Kosha number 5. Deha Adi Pancha Koshastha. These 5 koshas, 5 layers, what is there in these 5 koshas? Satta Pratibhasate. Satta means existence. Existence, capital E. Existence, Pratibhasate. Evident. Pratibhasate means evident, available. How is it available? Body is there. Body is there. That is there is called Satta. Body is there. It is called Satta. Prana is there. That is there is Satta in Pranamaya Kosha. Mind is there. That is there is called Satta. Evident or not? Mind is there? Mind is there? So Satta is Pratibhasate. Satta Pratibhasate. Evident. Intellect is there. When you say I have intellect, that have intellect is what? Intellect is there. If intellect is not there, how can you understand Vedanta Dindima? So you are sitting in the Vedanta Dindima class itself is a proof where the intellect is there. Mind is there. Prana is there. Deha, body, of course you have to come all the way from the traffic, heavy traffic you have to cross and come with physical body. Without your physical body, what can I do here? Body is there. That is there is evident or not? Evident. Pratibhasate. Satta Pratibhasate. This existence is separate from the body, prana, mind, intellect. Because is there is invariable. Invariably it is in and through all 5 koshas. But wherever there is Deha, Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, both are different. Annamaya Kosha is not Manomaya Kosha. Manomaya Kosha is not Pranamaya Kosha. Pranamaya Kosha is not Vijnanamaya Kosha. Vijnanamaya Kosha is not Anandamaya Kosha. Anandamaya Kosha is there or not? Ananda is there or not? Once the electricity comes, Ananda is there. That is there is called Satta. Evident, very much evident here itself. Satta Pratibhasate. If you, that Satta is always continuous in Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, Anandamaya Kosha, invariably, no change. But when I say Pranamaya Kosha is there, Annamaya Kosha I am not uttering, it is not there. When you are listening to my class with your mind and intellect, do you remember your body? Unless kosu edadu something. When that mosquito bites you, Manomaya Kosha out. Annamaya Kosha predominant. But easiness continues. One kosha excludes the other. Predominantly one kosha is dominant, other kosha is subservient. Whereas there is, Satta is not excluded, it is included. Anusyutataya vartate Satta. Pratibhasate in every kosha. Dehadi pancha koshastha ya Satta. What Satta is available in everything, that is pure existence. Pure existence, when it is joins with any Nama Rupa, it is called Vyavaharika Satta. Vyavaharika Satta. Now clip is when you say it is Vyavaharika Satyam. When clip is when you say it is Vyavaharika Satyam. Why? Your Sat is associated with the clip. Therefore, Nama Rupa Sahita Satta is Vyavaharika Satta. Nama Rupa Rahita Satta is Paramarthika Satta, absolute existence. Now this existence, if it is a part, product and property of the body, or the body, it cannot go with the Pranamaya Kosha. If the existence is part, product or property of the body alone, it cannot be with Pranamaya Kosha. Since it is not the property, product or any relation with the body, that's why it is going with Annamaya Kosha along with Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha. If existence belongs only to the clip, existence cannot be there in the desk. But existence is in the clip also, in the desk also. That's why no object can restrict the existence. But each object restricts each other. Where there is a clip, there is no desk. Where there is a desk, there is no clip. Where she is, he is not. Where he is, she is not. That he, she difference. But isness, she is, he is, it is, that is. That is why that is Samanya Satta. Whenever it is with object, it is Visesha Satta. Visesha Satta is Vyavaharika Satyam. Samanya Satta, without Nama Rupa, if you just intellectually, just only pure existence, pure Sat or Shuddha Sattva. Shuddha Sat is called Paramarthika Satyam. If this Satyam is what? Vyavaharika Satyam. Adulterated like as though. Okay. Because clip is evident to your eyes, but Sat is not evident. Existence you cannot see. Why? Existence lends existence to the clip. It pervades the clip. It enlivens the clip. Clip is. It is outside the clip also. Easiness is there in the desk also. Easiness is there in the clip also. So easiness independently going to all objects, pervading everywhere. But when this object is not there, what happens? That existence is not able to recognize. You cannot recognize easiness, Akashanga. How you recognize easiness now? Through an object. Object over. What about this Deha, the Pancha? How you recognize here? Amness. Amness. Non-irricane. Irpudal. Telugu, Uniki. Tamil, Irpudal. Existence. Amness. That amness is called Satta. Amness is there or not? I am. Non-irricane. And the irricane angarada Satta. Evident or not now? Irricane illiya? Pratibhasate? Pratibhasate. Sa Satta, that Satta alone is called Atma. Who is this Jivatma? This Jivatma is none other than that Satta alone. Which Satta? Which Satta is available in Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, Anandamaya Kosha. In all these 5 bodies, physical body is there, prana is there, mind is there, intellect is there, Ananda is there. That is there. Satta, Atma. That Satta is Atma. Nama Rupa is Anatma. So as you are seeing Anatma, you have to recognize what? Satta. Who is that Satta? I am. The Atma, the Satta, available in this body. Now I, the Atma, the Satta, am not the part of the body. Am I the part of the body? I, the Satta, pure existence, is not part of the body. Am I a product of the body? This body has created the easiness. Easiness is as a part of this body? No. Or easiness, I, the Satta, am the property of this body? attribute? No. I am not the part, I am not the product, I am not the property of this body. I enliven the body by giving satta. Therefore, body is. Prana is. I lend the existence. I lend the existence and I pervade all the koshas, not one kosha. I pervade all koshas. Then I survive the existence even after the body disintegrate. But I cannot say I am when body goes. I say I won't say anything when body goes. When body is there, I say I am. Because medium is required to say I am. The medium is not there. I, the Satta, Atma, cannot say I am. I cannot see my face. Eyes, I have eyes, but I cannot see my eyes. Sweet cannot, sugar cannot taste its sweetness. Why? Sweet is sweet. It cannot taste its sweetness. Eyes cannot see themselves. What you do to see your eyes? What you do? Mirror. You keep mirror in front of you. You look at your eyes. Mirror serves as a medium to look at your eyes. Body, Panchakosha serves as a medium to recognize your Satta nature. Body is like a mirror. Panchakoshas are like a mirror. 5 mirrors. 5 mirrors are the medium for me to recognize I am. They are serving as a medium. Without medium, I, the Satta, am not evident. I am not evident. Yes or no? No. So what is this body? Prana, mind, intellect are 5 mirrors. 5 mirrors. If body, Panchakoshas perish, I am not available for transaction. I survive. Mirror is not there. Eyes exist or not? Mirror is not there in front. Your eyes exist or not? No, I am not able to see my eyes, therefore I don't have eyes. Can you say so? I am not able to see my eyes because mirror is not there front, therefore I don't have eyes. Do you say? Because you are evident. Your eyes are evident to yourself. Therefore, I am is evident to myself. Body, mind, Panchakoshas are like recognizing points. That's all. Recognizing points are there or not. If they are there, I recognize. If they are not there, no need of recognition. I will stay there. That's all. Satta. Who is that Satta? Atma. Self. Jivatma is Satta, who is available in all the 5 koshas. Who says, any sandeham in this? Na sandeha. No sandeha, no doubt in this. Regarding this, I, the Atma, am Satta of these Panchakoshas. Evident, I am. Evident or not? I am. Nan irken. You can never doubt your presence. When I ask you, are you there or not? Please wait, I'll ask my husband, I'll ask my wife. Dayananda Swamiji says, do you want to verify your existence from anyone? So you are self-evident. What about consciousness? This is about existence. Suddha Sat associated with Nama Rupa. Now what is your name? Suddha Sat associated with a name given by my father. Who are you? Who are you? The visiting card they show. Shastra says, Adi Vichuka, Adi Vyavaharika Satyam. Really speaking, you have to say what? I am Sat with a given name by my father. to this body. இப்படியெல்லாம் சொல்லிக்கலாம். ஓகே, நான் pure existence, Sat, I am Atma. I have a temporary transactional name given by my parents. For transactional purpose, to travel I have to write my name. I cannot write Suddha Sat. And then railway ticket or air ticket, I have to write my name. Because everyone Suddha Sat, you know. So you have to write, but body is traveling. You have to write your name. Don't go and write there, I am pure Sat, my Swamini told me. You cannot. Suddha Sat, pure existence is not transactable, not communicable, not perceptible, not available for comprehension, incomprehensible. Now who am I? I, the Sat, through this body, experiencing my Vibhuti. Let us go to Spurti, consciousness, existence in the Satyam Jnanam Anantam. Satyam is called Sat, existence, amness. Now, when we say am, or I am saying I am. When we are using the word, we are using am or I am. Am is munna. I portlo. And I, that Chit. That I is called Chit. That I alone is I enna eva illa. Okay. I am like I is called Chit or Chaitanyam or consciousness. Sat happens to be existence, Chit happens to be consciousness. Now let us go to consciousness. Consciousness is going to read about consciousness. Okay, 52. Dehadi panchakoshastham ya spurtiranubhuyate sa spurtiratmanaivaanyat iti Vedanta Dindima. Very interesting slokas. Our glory only. Dehadi panchakoshasthaha ya spurtihi anubhuyate. Anubhuyate, experience. Anubhuti means experience. What experience? Spurti. Spurti means spur dhatu. Spur means awareness. I, that awareness. I know, I am conscious of, I am aware of. That awareness, spurti, anubhuyate. I am conscious of that I am existent. That is called spurti. I am aware of that I am in Vedanta Dindima class. Are you aware of not? Are you aware or not about your presence in the class? If you are not sleeping, you are aware of. You are aware of. After waking up, you know, I am not aware of class. But you are aware of. That awareness is called spurti. Spuranam. Yasyaiva spuranam sadatmakam kalparthakam bhasate. Spuranam. Awareness. You are conscious of. You are aware of that you are writing with the pen on the notebook. Are you aware? That means you are spurti. You are the consciousness. Anubhuyate. Are you aware of Swamini who is sitting in front of you? You are aware of? That means you are conscious of. You are conscious of my words. That means you are consciousness. Consciousness alone is conscious of words. An unconscious entity cannot be conscious of words. To be conscious of words, you must be consciousness. Yes? Therefore, consciousness you are experiencing now. I am conscious of, I am conscious of. Unarvu. In Sanskrit, Tamil, Unarvu. In Sanskrit, Spurati, Spuranam. In English, awareness. I am conscious of that Vedanta Dindima class. I am conscious of who is sitting next to me. I am conscious of my body. I am conscious of that I is called Chit. If I am conscious of, to be conscious of, I must exist. If I am exist, I am conscious of. But the desk exists only. If it exists, it must be conscious of. If I am conscious of, I must be existent principle. That existence principle I am, without existence, an existence thing can conscious of or non-existent thing be conscious? An existence. இருக்கிறவனுக்கு தான் தெரியுமா இல்லாதவனுக்கு தெரியுமா? இருக்கிறவனுக்கு தான் தெரியும். அப்போ நான் இருக்கணும்னு எக்ஸிஸ்டன்ஸ் இல்லையா? That is why amness. I am. நான் இருக்கேன்னு எனக்கு தெரியும். அனுபூயத்தை. That is called a pure consciousness with name and form. Pure consciousness is Paramarthika Chit. That consciousness associated with the body, mind is Vyavaharika Chit. Vyavaharika Chit. Vishesha Satta, Vishesha Chaitanyam. Vishesha Satta means associated with the body mind complex. Pure consciousness you cannot experience. I am conscious of, you require a medium. Without medium you cannot be conscious of. Electricity cannot illumine the hall without bulb. Electricity cannot give air without fan. So electricity to illumine the hall, to give air, electricity need two mediums. What are they? Fan and bulb. However much great electricity, it has come through bulb and fan. Therefore, however much great Sat Chit, all pervading Sat, all pervading Chit, it cannot aware of anything, it cannot experience its existence without medium. What is the medium? Don't say desk. Who is talking? Body. That's why he said Panchakoshasthaha. Ghataha ni sollalam illaiyo. Dehadi Panchakoshasthaha. Because here itself available, I am. Ghata cannot say I am what? Swamini is carrying me all the way in the car. Wow. Ghata cannot. It is always traveling with me. Even a single day. How nicely Swamini teaching and solladha tappi tavari. It cannot say. Why? It is not conscious of. Even though it is Satyava Chit, Sat is there in the pot. Pot is. Isness alone is Chit. But Chit is not manifesting. Even though Sat alone is Chit, Chit alone is Sat. Pot is, but pot is not conscious of. If I am also not conscious of that I am consciousness, if I am also not conscious of that I am consciousness, what is the difference between the pot and me? You want to live like a pot or you want to be different? I want to repeat to you. This is very, very serious statement. I want you to get Brahmajnana here now itself. If I am also not conscious of that I am consciousness being, what is the difference between the pot and me? If you want to be different from the pot, you want to be different from the pot? If you want to be different from the pot, you must claim that I am consciousness existence principle. Who can claim I am consciousness existence principle? Only Vedantic students. No one can claim. Now you know why we have to study Shastra? We don't want to die like a pot. We don't want to die like a desk. We don't want to die like a rat, a cat. We want to die. We don't want to die. I want to leave the body by recognizing that I am consciousness, existence, principle, enlivening this entire material universe. As long as Nama Rupa Prapancha is there, I am the governing matter principle. I am governing the matter, entire matter. I am not matter principle. Being, remember, book marker innu venumanna thare, book la vechukonga, page vechukonga. I am Brahman, the existence, infinite, naturally sentient consciousness principle governing the entire material universe, including this body. When if this body goes, I am governing in another body. I am always governing principle. Understand? அப்படிப்பட்ட நான் எப்படி மியூமனி கேட்டு மாதிரி கத்தின்னு இருக்கானே, instead of jagarja like a lion I have to roar, instead of roaring I am making noise like a goat. Crying is artham. Goat is artham. Crying. Why? Is it required? Second line you see, sa surtihi atma. That awareness, that consciousness, who is that? I the self, Atma. I the Jivatma is none other than the consciousness principle who is the awarer of this body in the form of I am. That is why when we use I am, all of us, there is no change. Simple logical point. When she says I am, when she says I am, when he says I am, is there any difference in I am? But what I am differs. What is normally, commonly, generally pervading in everything? I am. In every body, in everybody. I am. That is Atma, the self, my real nature. Body, mind is not my real nature. It is a recognizable point, plug point. Electricity on the bulb kulla poi, it should not think I am bulb. Bulb any time destroyed. Fan also, but electricity should not identify with bulb, filament. What we are doing? Identifying with body, then wifehood, husbandhood, mamiyarhood. Poduma? We need not identify. On the other hand, I should know that I am enlivening this body-mind complex, playing the role. I am not touched by this body-mind. If you know this, Anando Brahmeti Vyajanat. Next word, sloka, Ananda. Dehadi Panchakoshastham Ya Pritiranubhuyate Sa Pritiratma Kutastha Iti Vedanta Dindima. Satyam, Jnanam over. Now Anantam or Ananda. Dehadi Panchakoshastha. Every sloka he is using Dehadi Panchakoshastha means Swampada Lakshartha. Atma is Swampada Lakshartha of I. When I say I am, is a mixture. body-mind complex is my lower nature. Consciousness, existence, principle is my higher nature. I am also associated with the body-mind complex. I am enlivening the body. I am lending existence, consciousness to the inert body-mind. After lending existence and consciousness, I have forgotten that I am lending. I became one with the body-mind and crying along with that. I need not cry. Kutaha dukkham? Tell me now. In pure Sat and Chit there is no dukkham. In associated Sat and Chit only dukkham. Really Sat Chit cannot be associated. Really they cannot be associated. Can the snake have the association with sambandha with rope? Our rope snake. Can it have sambandha? Why? It is unreal. It is only appearance. Similarly, this body-mind complex is an appearance. Tell me, what is body? Skeleton covered with a skin. Inside the skeleton, some package kept like your makeup box. Kidneys, heart, liver, pancreas, intestines, muscles, blood, flesh, all are kept in that asti panjaram and covered with a nice skin. நமக்கு தெரியாம இருக்கிறதுக்காக அது மேல இன்னொரு ஸ்கின் கவர் ட்ரெஸ். இந்த ட்ரெஸ் மேல ட்ரெஸ் உள்ள என்ன இருக்குன்னா ஸ்கெலட்டன். அந்த ஸ்கெலட்டனுக்குள்ள flesh and blood and functioning. Machine is functioning and taking this mission as myself. And years together, decades together, teacher has to teach. You are not this mission. You are the one sentient consciousness principle making that mission to function. Guru has to come, Shastra has to come. You are not the machine. You are the one who is enlivening the machine. Don't take your machine. Machine is sitting, listening. Jivatma, Ajnani Jivatma sitting with a machine to recognize I am not this body-mind machine. Use the mind to say I am not the mind. Use the body to say I am not the body. They are useful. Sharira madhyam khalu dharma sadhanam moksha sadhanam. Body is meant for that. Human body especially meant for that. If your human body is not knowing this truth, next Janma, Bhagavan says, Unak yenda Janma kurtanu parvalappa. Unak anyhow yedikaha class ke eppudu podilliya. Pona purinjikala. Adunala erumbu maadu. Illenna crocodile park. Or big starfish in the ocean. Anyhow, I have given the one human life, you have misused it, you have not understood. You may born in a forest or in the ocean, not even on the earth also, like a dog, you can born. Ippiravi tappinal, enna statement paru, how powerful statement. Namakku ulla povaatengirudhu. Ippiravi tappinal, why it is not pricking us, that statement? ஒரு தமிழ் கொட்டேஷன் சுவாமி சொன்ன உடனே இப்பிறவி தப்பினால் எப்பிறவி வாய்க்குமோ, என்ன ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் அது? அது ஒரு வாட்டி காதுல விழுந்துட்டான்னா இட் ஹாஸ் டு கிரியேட் எ ஸ்பார்க் இன் மை மைண்ட். ஹோல் பாடி மஸ்ட் பர்குலேட் தட் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட். நம்ம எத்தனை ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் கேட்டுன்னு இருக்கோம், போயின்னு இருக்கு. இந்த காலில் கேட்டு இந்த காலில் போயின்னு இருக்கேன். என்ன லைஃப்? நெக்ஸ்ட் சாட்டர்டே கிளாஸ், நெக்ஸ்ட் சாட்டர்டே, எத்தனை கிளாஸ் போயிட்டே இருக்கு. Implement every statement. Never miss even 1 second. Now, here itself. What is that? Anando Brahmet. Aham Anandaha. Look at the sloka. Dehani Pancha Koshastha Ya Pritihi. Priti means Ananda, happiness. The happiness associated, even Ananda, pure Ananda you cannot experience. Pure Ananda also must be associated with one object or other. Ananda Swarupam Sat Chit Ananda. Ananda is Shuddha Ananda, Bimba Ananda. You can experience only through one object or other. Either music or sound or flavor or smell or taste or touch, through one thing or other you enjoy. The Pratibimba Ananda Dwara Bimbanandam you can recognize. There is no Pratibimba Ananda at all without Bimbananda. Can be a reflected face without original face? Can be a reflected face without original face? No. Similarly, every Ananda is a reflected Ananda. Every happiness, even Vedanta Dindima class happiness also born out of Vedanta Dindima, Pratibimba Ananda. Through this Pratibimba Ananda, I think you are happy and correct. Vedanta Dindima class happy and happy. So that happiness is what you are experiencing is the Pratibimba Ananda, it is Anubhava Ananda, born out of a conditioned mind. When the mind is available medium, available, that mind reflects the Atmananda in that as a Pratibimba Ananda. Medium illamane experience panna mudiyadu solliten. Kannadi illamane kann experience panna mudiyadu. Similarly, without an object, Bimbananda you cannot experience. How to recognize I am Ananda Swarupam? Rasagulla. If I eat Rasagulla, I am Ananda. If you are happy with Rasagulla only, eat whole dabba. Are you happy? If Rasagulla alone is having the happiness, because of Rasagulla only I am happy, eat 10th Rasagulla, are you happy? If Rasagulla is the cause for your happiness, 10th Rasagulla, 20th Rasagulla must give happiness. It is not giving happiness. Therefore, Ananda is not Rasagulla. Now the same Vedanta Dindima class, if I take 10 more minutes, it is no more Ananda. The condition has gone. Similarly, when your mind is available with Sattva predominantly, mind reflects that Bimbananda in as a Pratibimba Ananda. That Pratibimba Ananda is a recognizable point to know that I am Ananda Swarupam. Without Ananda, original Ananda, how Pratibimba Ananda, reflected Ananda can reflect in any object? Therefore, he says, Preetihi Anubhuyate. That is very closest, nearest. Somebody's house I see, I am not very happy. If I am my house, my own house, I am so happy. And the mind is so happy. Mind medium and Anandam, Brahmananda reflects. I am thinking Ananda is coming from the house, not from the house. Ananda is coming from the Atma reflecting in the mind. Which mind is associated with house or Rasagulla or son or daughter? That Vishya goes, Ananda goes, Pratibimba Ananda goes. We are thinking Ananda is coming from the object. He says, Sa Preetihi Atma. Original Ananda is Atma alone. It is reflecting in through the husband, through the son, through the daughter. One object or other we change. If they are not the source of love, source of Ananda, quite wrong. In an object, searching. That means you are searching for Ananda. Therefore, everyone loves themselves. Preetihi Parama Prema Swarupa. Swarupa Ananda alone is reflecting through Rasagulla, through son, through daughter, through house. So reflected Ananda is not permanent. As long as the medium is there, that Ananda reflects. Medium is not there, you cannot have experiential Ananda. You remain as Ananda. You have to travel a lot. पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ